What is going on, beautiful people? I am Wes, and thank you for tuning in to Chat Wes here on YouTube, the second place in the World Wide Web where we adopt similar credentials despite our differences. The first place is on A Connection TV, my main channel. I've decided to streamline things a little bit to just have myself on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, talking about various topics. We're going to get a little deeper on things of reality TV, entertainment, and just life in general. I want to talk about Aneesa. Aneesa, hey Aneesa. I have like this love like hate. Well, hate, no. Love like annoyance relationship with Aneesa. This is all one sided, by the way. She doesn't even know who the hell I am. But with Aneesa on TV, people say that I usually come for her. And I don't come for her. She comes for herself. And then I just add commentary. Yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking with it. I love Aneesa. I love what she represents in terms of like perseverance and like really trying over and over and over and over and over again. And she's pretty dope with her elimination stats. But where it like gets annoying for me is that every season she would come back and she would be the same weight class and she would always complain about her weight or talk about her weight being a factor in a lot of her performance issues. She would always twist something. She would always get winded and tired. Something would always happen until it's like an elimination where she's got to get physical with a chick and then her weight is used to her advantage and she like feels better about herself. I don't know. It's always like all over the place with Aneesa. And I want Aneesa, not that it matters what I want, but I would love for Aneesa to come back on a season more physically fit and more mentally ready to battle it out in all of the games, in all of the eliminations, and there not being an excuse to her running up steps or running up a hill or, her faltering with regards to her weight. It always seems like her weight is the issue, and it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Although she did do damn well in this last elimination challenge where everyone thought that she would gas out and she actually did not. She performed well. It's just that she couldn't get through to the end. And I hate that being her story all the time. She just can't get through to the end. Or players don't want to bring her to the end because they feel that she will ultimately be their downfall. And we're not in her personal life. We're not in her lives or their lives when they hang out with her or she hangs out with them. Her making friends with people so that she got a better opportunity in the show. Whatever the things that have been brought up with her about her on social media, I've always left the situation with Aneesa being like, damn, if she ever comes back, I hope she's physically ready to go. And I hope she does not allow any kind of emotional handicaps, physical handicaps to deter her from getting further and further and further. And I don't want her to be carried to any final because she's partnered with CT or she's partnered with Jordan or she's partnered with Bananas or whatever happens. These people that seemingly don't really respect her, at least that's what it looks like every time I watch an episode. And so she makes this post on social media and I'm like, wow, she looks great. Wow, she looks happy. I saw things on Twitter like where they were, oh, no, Ozempic, and that's, to be honest, it's the first time I've seen these commercials when I was watching Hulu. I just got finished watching Reasonable Doubt, and I'm actually thinking I should talk about that show. Reasonable Doubt is a crazy, freaking good, aggravating to watch kind of a show. But either way, that's where I saw, Zambic, But anyway, let's read what Aneesa had to say on her Instagram. I'm not trying to fit into your version of fitness. I have been working my ass off for over a year, and I can't tell you how many times I failed. We would believe you. Yes, I showed up, but I wasn't in the right headspace. More often than not, I fell into that trap of inconsistency, all while seeking consistent results. Well, here I am, a year or so later, with the discipline and hormone levels needed to succeed. I've always had the tools. I just didn't know how to use them again at this age. Bodies change, minds change, ability changes, but us at our core, we don't. I will honor my strength and be proud of the work I put in daily. Never let anyone tell you your hard work isn't good enough. Be at where your feet are at. Meet yourself there, and the rest will fall into place. Now, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful post. Beautiful post. Um, and all of the excuses that I read in that post, sure, fine. If that's her story, that's her story. I honestly am one to believe that if you want to lose the weight, you can. The biggest battle with any human is their mind. If they're able to get past their mind, they can make anything happen 99.9% of the time, right? We are our own worst enemies and our biggest obstacles in life. And Aneesa is definitely the biggest obstacle in her challenge life from what I've watching all of the seasons. And so for me, this is beautiful. I love it for her. I hope she can keep this mental and hormonal level so that when she comes back, she's going to come back to the challenge. MTV is going to eat this story up. When she comes back to the challenge, she's actually able to perform well and not have any excuses get in her way. I would love to see a challenge where Aneesa wins. I would love to see a challenge season where she wins. You know, she's always like runner up or third place or out on elimination. Same thing with Nelly. Nelly. I would love for Nelly, his victorious story to come to MTV is going to eat this up. And I would love to see him challenge on season 41. To be honest, I really see that being the thing. Them bringing back all of these individuals that have had to go through drastic life changes, and then they're brought back on the show to see how they perform. I I want that for Nelly because I know that Nelson really wants to go back on the challenge, at least last I knew. Let's say that. He's physically fit. He's always posting that he's in the gym. I know his life has been hard, a mental challenge and a physical challenge at that. But MTV would eat that up, and I would love to see him still perform. A lot of these eliminations would be very, very difficult, though. Like, could he become like the new Jordan? Now, Jordan is not missing his whole hand; he's missing a couple of fingers, and so and Nelson's not missing his whole leg. But I mean, you know, the bottom half of his leg. I wonder if people would be cautious with Nelson. I wonder if people would, I don't know, act differently around him. Would Nelson have to do a hall brawl? Would Nelson have to swim? You know, like, would he have to be in these tackle kind of challenges? Because that in and of itself would definitely be a challenge for Nelson. But back to Aneesa, I'm wanting her to be successful. I just want her to take as much ownership without the excuses of hormones and all that stuff in the post. I just want her to hit a freaking season running, be a boss ass broad, and just get to the freaking end and win. That's what I would, I just would love that. And so let's get into the comments. Let's see what people had to say. Nerese Mateo says, okay, KK, sis, louder for the people in the back. You look good. I'm extremely proud of you during this journey. You've been kicking ass and it shows. Tori Deal, put her on a goddamn billboard. Bird of faux spirit. Jennifer West official. I love your shape. Roy Lee the barber. Okay, Slam. Beefcake, looking great. I'm so proud of you. Rachel Fitness, fire emojis, fire emojis, fire emojis. Listen, I'm going to think that everyone has been waiting for this type of transformation. We just needed Aneesa to be ready and waiting for this type of transformation. But it's here, though. Is she going to perform? Is she going to be better? Is she going to stop with the excuses? Is she going to win a challenge? What do you guys think? Twitter doesn't necessarily believe so, but I think she has the potential. I think she does. She just has to stop being her biggest obstacle in life. But hey, who am I? That's just my opinion. Leave your thoughts and concerns regarding this concept, whether or not Aneesa could finally get through a season without any excuses or physical handicaps or emotional disturbances. Leave your comments below. I'm curious to see what you have to say. Thank you for watching. Chat West. Deuces.